Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura Show. Good morning, good morning. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. My hair is pink again. I'm back, everybody. She has returned. Check it out. The color is called Bali. I don't remember the brand of the hair dye, but it is a semi-permanent, which means I did not have to use any developer or bleach, which is awesome. Feeling it. Hey there, Town Equine. Good morning. I've missed the last few lives, so I'm happy about catching this one. I'm happy you're back. Welcome back. I filled this basket. I put a big rock in here, and then I put some pieces of peaches, carrots, and then some seeds. My hope is that throughout the live stream, the birds will notice. See? Look, it's a carrot. See? Here, come on. And maybe they'll come down and hang out where you guys can see them. See? Look. I got them new toys. You could have that. You could have some of this. How about some spray millet? You love that stuff here? A whole bunch of it down here now. So hopefully we can bribe them to come hang out with us. Before we get started on the tasks of today or the vibe of today, I have a couple things I need to do. I need to make a list of what we need for groceries, but I also need to make a list of things I need to do before Alex gets home. There's a few things I need to pick up, a few like just preparation things that I have to do. So I want to make that list. So let's do that first. Alex is in Italy, and he's coming home. He's coming home soon. I'm trying to decide what to do. Feeling a little bit unsure what the plan is for my list, because I need to buy some things and I need to clean some things. Should I make two separate lists? Probably. What is it, Rohan? Oh, baby, you can't go outside. You know I'd let you if you were trustworthy, but you're not. You'll kill animals. Probably kill some neighborhood cats. You're not to be trusted outdoors, unfortunately, sir. You're not very friendly and you're not very polite. So far the seed tray for the birds is not working. That's fine. Okay, so the first list, there's to do, to clean, and to buy. To do. I think that's under to clean, honestly. So I need to finish the laundry. I need to wash all the dishes and put away. Wash and put away dishes. I need to sweep. I need to vacuum. And I need to mop. What else do I need to do? I need to prep bathroom for guests. Alex's mom is staying over again. Room for guests. Oh, I need to wash the shower curtain again. The cat keeps peeing in our shower. I don't know what that's about. What's that for? Like, why? Why are we doing that, Rohan? So I have to wash the shower curtain again. Wash shower curtain. I think we need to just go back to putting the shower curtain up. We used to like twirl it around itself to like keep it off of the floor. Wash shower curtain. The bath mat is already washed. Oh, clean the litter boxes. Clean litter boxes. I need to buy cat food. I need to buy cat litter. I need to fill up the car with gas. Ew. Fill car. I need to buy, okay, groceries. I need to buy cheese and eggs. Oh, and I also need to go to Purolator. Go to Purolator. Okay, I need to get groceries, and the groceries I need, oh, I need bread. I need tomatoes. I need oranges. Alex's go-tos. And what else? What can I do to make him feel special when he comes home? I can have him have chocolate. And I can have orange juice. What else would make Alex feel special when he comes home? Perrier. I'll get him some Perrier. And what does he like to eat? Chocolate, really. Is his only, like, treat. Cheese, eggs, bread, tomatoes, oranges, chocolate, orange juice, Perrier. We have oatmeal, we have coffee, we have creamer, we have peanut butter, we're fine for soup. What else in the fridge? Cheese, eggs. I think we're okay for yogurt. Oranges. He's not really into apples right now, so probably not gonna get apples. I could do grapes. Oh, and a salad. Caesar. And I could do another rotisserie chicken. Rotisserie. I think we're gonna go to Costco today. Rotisserie chicken. Hey, Rohan. What else do I need to pick up? Now I'm hungry. I just had the most unsatisfying oatmeal. It was oatmeal, cocoa powder, chia seeds. So unsatisfying, but it was tasty enough. It was fine. Should I get a sparkling wine? Probably. Sparkling, because we're going to celebrate our anniversary. Sparkling wine once he comes back. What could I do for our anniversary that would make Alex feel loved? The clothes was already good. He felt very cool about that. I could make him another bracelet, so that could be on the to-do, is make... He broke one on his trip. Bracelet. Cats. Oh, I have to cut the cat's nails. I knew there was something. Cut cat's nails. Anything outside? I have to tidy up outside. Tidy. Rohan, get out of there. I can hear you. Tidy garden. I've been deadheading. Tidy garden. Oh, air out his office. Air out his office. Oh, I want to wash the bedding. I forgot. Wash. This all has to be done sooner than I want. Wash bedding. Beauty, beauty. And put away everything. Put away everything. There. Now I've got my list. I'll take a picture of it before I go to the grocery store. I'm probably missing some grocery items, but I will find those. I'm not concerned. What? What is it, Rohan? The drama. Do you guys want to have a look at my garden? Because my garden this morning is so cute. Also, I want to show you how I got ready this morning. I did a little photo. When I woke up, my sister was texting me, and I texted her, "Leave me alone. I need quiet morning time." And this is what I looked like when I texted her that. Just, she's a little rough, that's all. And then with the rollers in, a little less rough, but still not great. And now, when everything's finished, she's cute. She's shiny. She's got everything set up and organized. All right, let me move me over here a little bit. Ooh, that's flattering. Let's keep that nice and smooth. Let's not make a... There, I'll do that and then you won't see it. Okay, now let's have a look at the garden, because the garden is doing the most. It's so close. It's so close to exploding. It's like very close. I was kind of hoping that things would start blooming before Alex got home, but not really. Other than the stuff I picked up at the garden center. Everything else is just starting to sort of threaten to make flowers. Like the yarrow, for example. Look at that. What color is that going to be? I think I see pink in there. I think I see a speck in towards the top that makes me think there's pink in there. So this one might be a pink yarrow. This is what it looks like from farther away. So there's 3 specific groups of yarrow in this pot, which has me thinking I have 3 different, not varieties, but like 3 different subtypes. So I have lots of different varieties in terms of color, but I think I also have varieties in terms of like growth habit, because the ones that I dug up at the side of the road, they were white. Those are the wild yarrow, and they grow differently than the other. Like this is a cultivated variety for sure. Like look at how packed in the plants are. You can see each of those flower heads. Each one of those is going to be a stem of yarrow. Isn't that exciting? But you can see how like bunched together they are versus this one's like tall and alone. But there's another flower head back here, but that's it for this little patch. It's a little weird. Here's what those ones look like up close. Kind of reminds me of like a bud. Here's another one of the tall variety, so you can see how it's growing. So see how tall it is in comparison to the one that's cultivated, which is over on the other side of the picture. It's so much lower and compacted. But they're all making flowers. Probably the end of next week. I said the end of this week. I think the end of next week we should have some open yarrow that we can actually like pick flowers off of. Also, this sunflower is getting close. I can't see the flower head yet, but it's getting close. Here's what it looks like from a little farther away. You can tell there's a sunflower on the way. This is a little bit annoyingly placed because it's blocking sun for a bunch of plants, but I can't kill it now. Look at how strong it got. This is the Signet Gem? Tangerine Gem. This is the tiny little marigold, which I'm so excited for. Still no buds, but I'm patient. It's so delicate. Look at how delicate the serrated leaves are. Like it almost looks like it has bug damage, doesn't it? And it doesn't. That's just what the leaves are like. They're so narrow, which is very interesting. I'm very excited to see it grow. Oh, here's the yarrow again, with the thinking threat of pink up at the top. Maybe. Okay, my glads are starting to really look like established now, which has got me excited. I really want to see glads in my garden. I've never grown them ever. My mom grows them, but I found these, not seeds, what are they called? Bulbs. I found these bulbs at the dollar store, and I didn't really care if they lived or not because they were $2 and I just wanted to plant more things at that time. They are, in fact, looking like they're gonna live. They should be pink. The variety I picked was like dark pink, light pink, and fuchsia. So we'll see what color comes out of here. We could very well get like yellow and orange. Who knows? It was from the dollar store. I don't have high expectations, but the plants themselves are looking really healthy and really happy. So who knows? Maybe everybody will be happy. Also today it's going up to 29 degrees Celsius where I live, which is very hot for where I live. 29 in June is a little bit ridiculous. We do get hot temperatures in July and August, but 29 degrees for June is a little hot. So probably the air conditioner will turn on later, but right now it's comfortable. It's about 20 degrees outside, so I've got the windows open and it's beautiful. But last night I watered the whole garden deeply. Like I soaked the whole garden because it had been a hot day yesterday. Soaked the whole thing. So this is yesterday. Oh no, these photos are from today. Never mind. I took these photos today. So that was last night. I'm expecting today is going to be a hot, sunny day. The plants are just going to soak it up because they're all well watered. And my expectation is that by tomorrow, there will be huge amounts of growth showing up on the plant. And tomorrow we're supposed to have rain all day. So the growth that will happen today from the sun is going to be just compounded and multiplied because of the rain we're going to get tomorrow. I'm anticipating some real good growth in the next 2 days on the garden. It was 5 degrees last night. I had to pop the furnace on for a few minutes for the kiddos. Ooh, that's too cold. That's too cold. We're past that. By the way, this is my sweet alyssum. This is one of the ones I grew from seed. The plant is much taller than the ones from the garden center, and the flowers are much bigger. And they're so cute. Look how delicate they are. Aren't they pretty? They're just babies. They're just little delicate babies. I love them. Also the lupine. Nope. Lupine? Is that what it is? Hold on. I think it's lupine. One second. Lupine. Yeah, okay, it is. This lupine, no expectation for it to bloom this year, just growing in a pot, but it's growing really well. Lots of new leaves coming up from the center, and the existing leaves seemed to handle the transplant just fine. I think we'll only lose one leaf to transplant, which is awesome. The Lisianthus haven't changed since I planted them, so no big deal there. This is how big the garden feels from the ground level. There's just a lot happening. A lot of green. This is what the Lisianthus is looking like right now. It's pretty little, but it is getting taller, like it's starting to put on height, which is great. Hopefully they all survive and grow really tall. This is something that's really exciting. This is a sweet pea, and it is, you can see the trellis. The top of that trellis is, I want to say it's 4 feet, because from the ground to the top of the trellis is 4 feet, because it's a 5-foot trellis and I have 12 inches into the soil. So I think this is a 4-foot tall trellis, and you can see the sweet pea is almost at the top already. So I'm going to have to train it onto the fence, which is just fine with me. But we're about to get sweet peas. Sweet pea season is upon us. I tried to like back up as far as I could. More of my large sweet alyssum. Do you see how big the flowers are compared to the ones that are from the garden center? Look at the little white ones at the bottom. Those are garden center alyssum, and then the ones in my hand are the ones from seed. I wonder what they do. They must have really bright lights on them for them to flower at such a low height. Mine just don't flower that early. Also, my cosmos are starting. By the way, click the thumbs up button. All 5 of you. If we're going to be hanging out in a small group, you might as well all click the thumbs up button. Thank you. Thank you. It's down here, somewhere down at the bottom of your screen, on the right-hand side of your screen. There's a little symbol like this. Click it. Okay, my cosmos are starting to look really good. They are not flowering yet. I don't have expectations, but they look healthy. My pansies look so pretty. They look so wild and like whimsical, don't they? Aren't they the prettiest? Gosh, I love them. I love this delicate pale one. It looks like fabric or like something delicious. I love it. Also, my first poppy to bloom is going to be this one. Probably not for a few more days, maybe 3 days. But look, we've got a poppy head. It's a little bit vulvular in nature, if I can be honest with you. But aside from that, that's a poppy. And we're going to get poppies soon. Also, I have a pot that has like 5 dill plants in it, and I don't know how they've gotten to this size. Probably because I have not harvested any. I'm usually harvesting dill right from as soon as it comes out of the ground, and then I'm like, why does the dill never survive? It's because I harvest it too early and too aggressively. But this year, I've not even touched this dill. I've just let it grow all by itself with no intervention from me, and it looks pretty healthy. It looks pretty good. Maybe we'll get dill this year after all. My goal is to grow enough dill to put away dill for the year, but that's just never happened. This is one of the garden center sweet alyssums. It's just so pretty. It's like Barney grape purple. Isn't it so pretty? Don't you want to just eat it? Well, you can't, but, well, you can. They're part of the broccoli family, so you technically can eat them, but they're more beautiful for looking at. Also, what I'm dealing with right now is a kitty cat in the window. That's what's right there. Poor baby. Yeah, you live a hard life. Okay, so I have a bachelor's button that is just about to open. This one is, I think, the Black Ball Centuria, which is a black bachelor's button. It's very, 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 very dark purple, but it looks black. So that's going to be exciting. Here's what it looks like up close. You can see it's kind of like oozing out sweet sap. And interestingly, I usually notice an ant living on these, like the unopened bachelor's buttons. I usually notice an ant on there. No ant on this one, but you can see those little goobers of sweet sap. Also, I tried to take pictures of the the geranium, I tried again. I tried to take a picture so you could see that it's pink in the middle and then the tops are red. Do you see this? The top 2 petals are red and then the bottom 3 are pink. But when you look at it all together, it's just so harsh. It just hurts the eyes. It just stings the eyeballs. In a good way. See? Do you see how it's red at the top? And then it's like fuchsia at the bottom? It's weird. It makes it weird to look at. I even took a picture with it dark, like I darkened the exposure down to try and show you that it's like orangey red and then like purpley red, and they put both of those together, which creates this harsh, aggressive color. Oh, also, I had to transplant my bird of paradise because I broke off every single growth point while trying to repot it, and I ended up repotting it into a smaller pot. I broke up all the root ball, I cleared off all the soil, I planted it in fresh soil with fertilizer. Hopefully it survives, but if it doesn't, 100% of it was my fault that it died. But because I transplanted it, I have an empty pot. So I put a big fern in the pot. This is just like a giant decorative pot. It does not belong outside. It is breaking down by being outside. I believe it's a plaster pot. I don't think it's any type of pottery. I can see damage to it and it's starting to sort of fall apart. But the fern that's inside it, doesn't that look good? I think that looks so good there. So now in that back corner of the backyard, this is like the most shady corner. I've got this fern. I've got my my hosta, which is a hosta that belonged to my great-grandfather, then my grandfather, then my mother, and now me. This is several generations of hosta, or Hoya. Have I been saying hosta this whole time? Hoya. Several generations of Hoya, and then there are also hostas in there. See? My little old Hoya. She's just an old lady living her life. Also, with the wild violets and my hostas, I added begonias in there, and I also added impatiens because they won't take much root space up over the year or over the season, but they will add a little bit of flower beauty because once the wild violets are done, it's just greenery for the rest of the summer, which is okay, but you know, this is what was once the bird of paradise. You know, the bird of paradise that's in the background of my videos that is that I was saying, I don't know if we'll be able to bring it in this winter because it's too big. I might have to rehome it at the end of this season because it's too big. It's 7 feet, 8 feet tall. This is what's left of it right now. That's what there is left. It's pretty heartbreaking. I broke off every growth point, but I'm hopeful that it's not going to die. It's been repotted in a loving soil mix. It's now in dappled sunlight, so it's not going to be getting harsh sunlight, so it can recover. I also cut off about a third of the roots because the root ball was just a mess. So I cut off about a third of the roots on this plant. It's going to be in absolute shock. I anticipate I won't see anything happen in this pot for at least a month. Like, I anticipate everything's going to be happening underground. So I'm going to water it like it's alive. I'm going to treat it like it's an alive plant. I'm going to keep it in the dappled shade, and hopefully she comes back to me. But you know what? One thing that makes me feel okay about it is that was a really large pot to take in and out of the house every winter and spring, so I'm kind of glad that it's in a manageable pot now. Now let's look at the shade garden. Where is everyone? I want everyone to see this garden. Tell your family, tell your friends to log on to this live stream. I worked really hard on this garden, and I think more people should be watching this. It's a good garden. My ferns, phenomenal. Look at this fern. Gorgeous. Look at that fern. Amazing. Do you see the ferns in the background too? Gorgeous. The hosta, the blue giant hosta, is really starting to put out larger leaves now. The leaves are getting bigger and bigger. I hope, and we'll see, if the leaves are supposed to get like twice as big as this. I hope and I think. But I love the way that the fern that it's growing in the same pot as, like this is growing with the fern and also with these green and white hostas, the little ones. They're all in one pot. But the fern is like this bright lime chartreuse sort of green, and the hosta is like a blue compared. It looks so pretty. Good morning, Laura and everyone, and pets and plants. Good morning, Louisa. Ugh, back to that geranium. Okay, next. I just wanted you to see how big the leaf is right now. That's how big it is. Here's the sensitive fern. I feel like you can see the cells in this fern. It's so pretty. And also, this is my golden tiara hosta. And this one is white and green and light green. White and dark green and light green. Very pretty. This one is just a bright lime green. And this one is a more neutral green. Can you tell the difference? Yellowy. More nude green. Yellowy. And then we got green, white, and light green. Yellow and green. And then blue. So I am on a hosta collecting spree. I plan on finding ways to trade hostas with people once I get enough to divide these ones. Also, I don't know if I showed you this on the last stream, but I got a begonia at the garden center and look how pretty it is. Doesn't it just look like a tropical sunset? It's so pretty. It's like a double begonia, so it has like a rosette inside. It's so nice. Look at how pretty these flowers are. Aren't they nice? Hopefully this plant gets bigger. If it gets bigger, I might dig it out, put it in its own pot, and then try and keep it as a house plant over winter. It probably won't work, but I will try, depending on how it goes. This is one of the coleus. I think this one is one we grew together, but it's getting really big now. Isn't it beautiful? What a weird color group. Purple, pink, and lime green. My coleus game is going to be insane. I'm so excited for you guys to see my coleus this year. So this is what those two are planted really close together. I'm hoping that they'll look really beautiful as they get bigger. Also, this is feverfew that is just about to bloom. See? She's just about to open. I'm excited. It's going to be like a group of daisies. Also, this coleus, I got this from a garden center, and my mom grows the same variety, but I had never seen one this dark. Look at how dark the maroon part is. It's eggplant, it's like dark mulberry, it's blood, it's so dark. And then there's also the white yellow color, and then red and pink and green. It's just a magnificent, beautiful grouping of colors. So this coleus, you can see I pinched off the top of the growth point, and that is because I want it to branch out and become a giant plant. I will take cuttings off this throughout the season to try and root them into houseplants, but I have really bad luck with coleus, so we'll see how it goes. Also, the giant ostrich fern is gorgeous. She looks beautiful. I love her so much. This is a Cosmo. Look how tall it's getting. It's over a foot tall now. Still no flowers, but it'll come. These are marigolds that I planted seeds for, and now they're coming up, and I don't know what they are. So I'm letting them go until they flower, and then if they're ugly or if I have enough, I will transplant or cull them. But they're not taking up a lot of room right now, so I'm just letting them be in the garden. Aren't they cute, though? They're just little babies. This marigold is... I don't know if it's a garden center or if it's one of ours. I'll have to wait till it blooms to know. Behind it is a poppy. And back to the beginning. Okay, ready for more? This is something I don't know what it is. I was hoping that maybe you guys could help me. I don't know if this is a weed or a plant that I put on purpose, so I don't want to pull it out because it looks like it's just about to flower. But if it's something I planted on purpose, it's not something I've ever grown before because I don't recognize it. So I wanted to look at what certain plants that I'm growing that I've never grown before look like as growing plants, because maybe it's one of them. I'm like hoping that maybe it's like baby's breath plant before blooming. What do you look like? Okay, that doesn't seem like what I'm looking at. Baby's breath. Okay, we got little ones. Show me what the medium-aged plants look like. Baby's breath before blooming. Let's just do that. Before it blooms, what do you look like? These are not good. Okay, okay, here's a small one. So it's little. I don't have anything like that in the garden. I guess none of my baby's breath made it. I mean, I'm not going to give up on it and... Oh, wait. Hello. That is baby's breath. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, come on, come on. Look at this. Ah! It is baby. I was hoping it might be. Okay, here's what the leaves and plant look like. Okay? And this one's the one that I was asking about. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. Right? That is the same thing. Okay, this and that. Mine's like less blue, but the growth is the same. Good morning. Oh, that's amazing. I'm actually very excited about that. That means that I'm going to have baby's breath after all. Oh, I'm really happy about this. Okay, so baby's breath is on the way. This will be baby's breath, which means I can now identify the rest of the baby's breath in the garden because I think there's a few of these. I just didn't know what they were. Oh, that's so awesome. Here's what the plant looks like out of focus, close up. Love that. But here's what the little grouping of blossoms looks like. Oh, I'm going to have baby's breath after all. With that baby's breath, it's in the same section as this. This is a snapdragon, and this is one of the Chantilly snapdragons. Look how big they're getting. Aren't they gorgeous? So in this garden, I believe I have 5 or 6 Chantilly snapdragons planted. So there should be a good grouping of them here. There's also amaranth. I have a couple of amaranth back here. There's one here. I don't think you can see the others in this photo, but there's a bunch. And then there's also a Signet Tangerine Gem Marigold at the bottom. And tons of nasturtiums. I've been ripping out nasturtium leaves left and right because the nasturtiums are already getting too big and shading out other plants. So I've just been pulling off the largest nasturtium leaves that are blocking the most sun because they'll survive, they'll heal, but everybody else needs to catch up. This is a begonia I got at the garden center. It's in a basket that I have in a shade spot. Isn't it pretty though? It looks like it's glittery. Obsessed. And this is an impatient that's in the same pot. I just wanted you to see how cute it is. This pot is in a part sun, part shade. So I put petunias in it for the sunny area. And then the back of it, where it's more in the shade, I have impatiens. I also put some purple lobelia in here. It hasn't filled in, so the pot looks ugly, but it's going to look so pretty. I'm not worried. It's going to be beautiful. Okay. Now, more begonia. This is the pink one with the leathery brown leaf. Very pretty. Geranium, still blooming. Look at how cute she is. I tried to get a picture of the geranium from the side so that I could use it for my reference when I'm making a drawing. The shade garden, though. Can we just have a moment of just absolute bliss over how this garden texture is coming together? My goal for the shade garden, I know I've said this 100 times, but my goal for the shade garden is just to completely work on texture. I'm not working so much for flowers at all. I'm working for leaf texture and leaf color. So I want a variety of colors and I want a variety of textures. That's like my whole goal, my whole idea. So I have like the blue hosta. That's first of all a rumply texture and a blue color. And then we've got like the light green hosta, which is super ripply. Rohan, if you knock anything over there, I'm going to be so ticked off. Don't talk back. Anyway, I also have the lime green fern, which has like that ruffly look. The geraniums are super rumply. And then the same shape as the geranium leaf, like flat and disc-like, is the nasturtium, but it doesn't have the ragged edge. I just think it looked so good. I'm just going to keep working on my textures. That's my garden, shade garden. I took a lot of pictures of the shade garden. I thought it looked so beautiful this morning. Okay, I also have literally, okay, not literally. I was going to say literally hundreds of bachelor's buttons. I do have dozens of bachelor's buttons that are just about to bloom in my garden. They're all about 1.5 feet tall, but they're all over the place. This is all bachelor's buttons. They are just very full. Also, the garden itself looks very full at this point. Ah, hola pink. Hola. Rohan. Baby. What's wrong? Are you bored? Do you want to come sit with me? Come here, baby. Come on, Rohan. Hi, baby. Come here. Hi. Hey, bud. You're just feeling a little needy. Come here. Come on. He'll come when he's ready. Come on. Ma-ah. 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 Rohan. Ma-ah. Ma-ah. Apparently one of those things means come here. Ma-ah. Whatever, he'll come when he's ready. He's just being dramatic. Anyway, the garden's looking really full. Buenos dias. Good morning. Good morning, Marina. Nice to see you. Louisa, good morning. Equine, good morning. Winged Matchbox, good morning. Nice to see you all. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button as you come in. It helps the channel, and you're already here. Thank you, thank you. And Rohan, you can see him. He's right there. Psst, psst, psst. Want this? Now he'll come. Told ya. Good morning. There, now he'll lie down. He just didn't know he had a spot here to lie down in. Hey? You just didn't know. You're invited here. I know, usually Peekaboo takes this spot. Okay, back to... Oh my god, he's so sweet sometimes. Look at him. Why do you cosplay as a jerk when you're actually such a sweet cat? Okay, let me get back into Discord. You know what a cat is. I can't show him to you while also showing me, so you're just gonna have to enjoy him. Do you want to watch him instead of me? I'll do this. Hold on, I'll do this. There. You can watch Rohan and just listen to me. Maybe I can do this so that you can see him better. I know, he's the star. There you go, Rohan. Now everybody can watch you just sit here and be really pretty. Okay, now, in this garden, everything's starting to look really full. You can see I have... It looks like I have no more room to plant, but you'd be surprised. I'm gonna find a way. Okay. And I looked at that. Now this one. Okay, so this is my strawberry plant. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to make strawberries. But this kind of looks promising to me. This feels like where flowers will happen, don't you think? I don't know. This is my pansies again. I took more pictures because they're so pretty. Beautiful. Hey, mister. This is a Scabiosa, which I'm very excited to see. I think it kind of is giving Dahlia, if I can be honest with you. I feel like it's kind of giving Dahlia. I'm just going to come back. You don't need to watch Rohan. You know who he is. I feel like this is giving Dahlia, but I'm pretty sure it's a Scabiosa. But I'm going to search anyway. Dahlia seedling. I don't think I have any Dahlia seedlings out there. But it's like it's kind of giving Dahlia. One second, let me find like this. Don't you think it kind of looks like that? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's a Scabiosa. So that would be great. I also have another one over here. Beautiful Scabiosa. And strawberry plant again. And straw flowers going crazy. Oh, those lilac pansies are so pretty, aren't they though? This is a straw flower, which is getting pretty good size. Very excited about it. I have onions that are about to flower. More onions that are about to flower. And I'm happy for them. Aren't they cute? They're just little baby onions, but everyone deserves a chance to fly or flower. Also, I tried to get a picture again of this celosia for you. it photographs hideously. It's really beautiful in person, but in photographs, it's just so harsh, so orange. This is the purple fuchsia lobelia that I'm growing, and it's really pretty. I don't know why the color adjusts when I go zooming in and zooming out, but isn't it cute? And you can see the celosia behind me, or behind the lobelia. Again, it looks super orange, but it has more pink in it in reality. Here's what most of the garden looks like. This is like an angle that covers probably 60% of my garden, just so you can see how full everything is. Down here we've got the poppy is the thing in the front that's kind of a bluey green. What are you doing, Rohan? Is that a good idea or a bad idea? It looks like a bad idea. Birds, did you notice this, by the way? Did you see all this stuff? Did you see? I put all this stuff together for you. See, look. There's a peach in here. See a peach? You can have a bite. You can have a bite too. There you go. Oh, grab it. There you go. Sorry, I'm trying to get the birds to come hang out with me. Okay. Anyway, poppy in the front, beautiful pansies. I do have some zinnias in here. I feel like I'm a little bit concerned that I don't have enough zinnias. I'm a little bit worried that there's not going to be enough zinnias. Everything else, I think I have the right number of to have a very good full garden throughout summer and fall. But I think that maybe it's going to look a little zinnia, a little low in the zinnia department. I think I have less than 10 throughout the whole garden. Here's the black ball bachelor's button. No flower yet, but oh yeah, this was me trying to take a darker photo for you so you could see the pinks in it, but it just turned orange in the photo. It's pink. It's just fluorescent pink. Okay, so this is where my yarrow is planted. You can see it's up against a fence, and my backyard is like pretty shady. It has a lot of shade, or it has a lot of walls, so the sun only is directly in the yard for a certain amount of time. But I'm gonna show you. I think I'm gonna move my yarrow. Oh, the shade garden looks so cute. I don't know how to make hanging baskets look less ugly. I feel like they just look ugly. I think once it fills out and starts to fall like over the edge of the basket, maybe then I'll be better, like in terms of how it looks. Right now I don't love it, but I love the way the shade garden looks. It looks great to me. So yeah, I'm thinking my yarrow, which is in a large Rubbermaid tote, 2 feet by 3 feet. I think I'm going to move it from here to the spot right here. So I'm rotating probably 100 degrees, more than 90 degrees, but 100 degrees to the left in this to make it go here. So it's about a 3 foot, 4 foot move. So I think I'm going to take some of the pots in this section and I'm going to put them over where the yarrow is, but I'm going to put the yarrow here so it gets more sun. Because you can see, since this is against the fence, the part that's against the fence isn't getting sun after like 2 in the afternoon. Whereas if I can pull it out, I can give it sun from 9:30 in the morning or 9 in the morning until like 7 at night, which would be better for the yarrow. Here's what my yarrow that's on the porch looks like. It's a lot farther behind, but I'm not concerned. Also, I have an Easter lily showing up in that pot, so we'll see how that goes. And the sweet alyssum is starting to spread, which is lovely. Taking its time, but I am not rushing it. Also, this is an onion. Well, it was an onion. Now it's the flower head of an onion. Isn't it pretty? I thought it was cute. There's the garden. Also, I have a pink geranium. And there's what it looks like. The end. And that's the way my garden looks. Thank you, thank you. So now that we made it through our first hour of stream, those lilac pansies are so pretty. I got them for $1.99 for a 4-pack. So I had, did I get 2 4-packs? I think I only got 1 4-pack, and those pansies all came from it. I think I have 4 pansies. Beautiful though, very beautiful. And for $2, can't go wrong. Can you guys notice this bowl of treats? Do you not see? Do you see what's here? Look, come down. Come down to here. Yeah, come here. I know you want them. You're so good. Come have some. Good bird. See, look. There's peaches in here. So yummy. And there's toys. You like toys? You just gotta come down here. So far, it's a no-go on tricking the birds. Okay, so I know I put Let's Crochet a Scrunchie. I know I did. However, we have a really beautiful picture that we drew together on the last stream, and I want to show it to you and see if you think we should color or if we should crochet a scrunchie. Because look at how cute this is. Tell me you don't want to color this in. I drew it, and now I can color it in. Wouldn't it be fun? It's mostly the flowers that are in the garden right now. I think it would be fun, but I also can do a crochet project. Excuse you, you're not allowed in there. That's Peekaboo's office. Okay, so let me get my tripod, because regardless, we're gonna need to have my phone, oops, held in a tripod. Ugh, how's your guys' week going? It's Wednesday, I'm so excited. Alex is coming home in a couple of days. I miss him so much. I like him, I like hanging out with him. So when he's away, I am sad and I miss him. But he's gonna be home soon and I can't wait to hang out with him all the time. Okay, let's see how this looks. If we're here, okay, not bad, not bad. Get a little bit more over this way. Move me a little like that. That's not terrible. Okay, so I think I'm gonna color a little bit. We can still make a scrunchie, it doesn't take that long. We can make a scrunchie eventually, but let's color for now. Actually, I really do need to take a photo of it. I need to have like a screenshot, hold on. Because I need to be able to turn it into digital art. Control-Shift-4. Hold on a sec. There. As long as I have a photo of it, then I can digitize it. Should I just take a photo on my phone just to be safe? I think yes. Hold on a sec, you. Rohan, you're fine, baby doll. Hold on. There. All right, all right. It's getting warm in here. My sister said my bangs are fire. So they must be. All right. There we go. Now, let's see what we can do here. Move you a little so I can be over here. And you can come like this. All right. So, with my alcohol markers here, why you fall forward. Thank you. I'm going to be coloring this. And I am a little bit nervous, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, certain things are certain colors. I can say that the grass is all going to be the same green. And we can color the grass green. I tried to add most of the stuff that's blooming right now in. Oh no, the alcohol markers don't color over whiteout. That's not good. There's quite a bit of whiteout in here. I used whiteout to highlight stuff and to like revise my lines. Well, we'll see how it looks. There. Grass leaf number 1. Oh, there's another leaf here. What? Do you hear the birds outside, Gary? Such a shady character, that parrot. You don't have to yell back at them. They live here too. I know. Making all kinds of noise, aren't they? I don't know what else I need to do before Alex comes home. I have to think of it. I just have to clean up so that it looks nice when he arrives home. And I want there to be food. I have to pick them up from the airport. But that's not till Friday. Pick them up on Friday. And I think I still am going to do my stream Friday too. I don't think it's impacting my stream. I think it's in the afternoon. So we can still hang out. Nothing affected. There. 2 grass stems. Gorgeous. Who could we do next? I feel like the iris has kind of a blue-green. So maybe what we do is we do like a pale green or like a bright green, but then we do blue over top. You know? Oh, that's actually already a pretty blue. A pretty blue-green. That's nice, isn't it? See, I'm feeling like I want to paint the stems in the water and then just like cover the color in water, but I don't know if that's going to look good. Wait, here's the grass. You know? Okay, and I feel like the what are these called? Not forget-me-nots. The lily of the valley are dark. I feel like the stems are dark. I'm pretty sure the Lily of the Valley is just pure, beautiful white, so I'm not even going to add color. There. Lily of the Valley stems. Colored. Oh, you could go here too. Okay. Did I miss one of the iris leaves? I feel like I did. I feel like I saw another. Yes, I did. Okay, and what color were you? You were a blue-green spectrum, right? Right. Erg. This. Gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. I'm gonna try and make it so you guys can kind of... What do I want to do here? I want you to turn. How do I make you work? This way? I thought you turned like this. Oh god, hit the mic. Hold on. There. Now if I move you like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then like this. There, now you can see better. That was maybe a little more work than it needed to be. Okay, now I need something for mint. I know there's going to be a color called mint green, and I'll try it, but I'm pretty sure it's not right at all. Is there a light mint green? Deep mint green, forest green, vivid green. I thought there was a light mint green, but I'm not seeing anything like that at all. So we'll just go with the regular mint green and we'll see if it looks like mint. Wow, that is some dark mint. Whatever you say. You're the boss, applesauce. I've been really bad this week, guys. I'm so sorry. For those of you who actually come here to watch my tutorials, both of you, I appreciate you, but I'm sorry that I have not had a tutorial come out in a while. I have been struggling with motivation. I've been feeling so unmotivated, and just very much not interested in doing the job that I have to do. So I've been spending a lot of time gardening or like cleaning or like just doing things that aren't important for me to do and avoiding like work, which is not an ideal scenario, but it's the one I'm currently in. So hopefully I can get myself sorted by next week and like get the video tutorials that I need to filmed, edited, and uploaded. But I'm sorry there was no tutorial yesterday because I did not finish. I have a bucket hat that is totally filmed. Thumbnails are done. Video description is done, but I just can't seem to get myself to sit down and edit it. And I texted Alex and I was like, I'm being so bad, I don't know what to do. And then he said, just sit at the computer and sit there until you get something done. And I was like, I'm already on my way over to my sister's house. And he was like, very good. Well, you're the boss. And I said, that is true. Because I am. The downside of being the boss is that you have to decide every time you do work. And if you don't decide to do work, work does not get done. You're the only one who has to do it when you're self-employed. And like, I want to be so good and so responsible, but it's also Alex is on vacation. So I've been using that as an excuse and being like, I'm also on vacation. So I've just been coloring and drawing and playing with my pets and hanging out with my sister and my niece and my nephew and my friends and just sort of being like, it's summer, but at the same time, like, Laura, you have stuff to do, like, for real. You were really sick though for a while. Take your time and we will be here when you're back to full power. You're very nice, and thank you for saying that. I hope that the YouTube algorithm doesn't kick me out, because it's known to do that when you don't upload all the time. It's known to bump you down, and I don't want to be bumped down. I feel like we're still well on our way to 100,000 subscribers. We're fairly close. I hope we can get there by the end of the year. That's like my ultimate goal, but it kind of seems it's a little iffy. It's not guaranteed that that is what's going to happen for us this year, but I am hopeful that by the end of the year we'll hit 100,000 subscribers, and then I'll be able to be like at least feeling a little bit more legitimate. I feel like I have this imposter syndrome because I have not hit 100,000, so I think in my head, like, if I hit 100,000, then I'll be legitimate. It will feel legitimate. Everything will be good. All will be revealed once I hit 100,000. That being said, that's not true. That's just what I've made up in my mind. So it feels true, but it's not actually true. It's just what it feels like. But I think it's possible. I think we could. There's a possibility we could hit that. Before, I thought it was going to be like faster. Like I was saying, oh, the end of the year, and hoping that it would actually be like way earlier than that. But I just don't grow that fast. I have a very slow growth for my channel, and I have to just be okay with that, because it's growing just at its own speed. And you're right, I was sick, so can't always get what you want. Okay, let's see. We've got yellow green. Who could be yellow green? Kind of yellow green is the stem for Bleeding Heart, isn't it? I don't remember. I've been looking at so many flowers. And I need you. Oh, the stem is actually reddish. Great. Orange, reddish orange. So let's give it, what color? Are we going to do like a pinky, an orangey? Maybe we do terracotta. That feels like a good color. Weird, perhaps, but it seems like it's the right lightness. I'm not going to do dark yellow. Okay, so we'll do terracotta to start, and then we'll go over with pink, I think. Because it's not just brown, it's got like a pinky redness to it. Anyway, I love you guys, and thank you for sticking around, even though I may not be the most organized and prolific. But I promise eventually I will be. Well, no, I can't promise that. I promise eventually. Very good. Okay, and now I want pink. So I'll do a vivid pink, and I'll just take it down the stem to try and pink up that terracotta a little, so it doesn't look straight up brown, but has kind of like a pinky brown in it. Now I need to figure out what color to do the leaves. I think the leaves are kind of light, so maybe I'll do it with a light green. I might even do, I think I'll do like a yellow green for the leaves, and then I can do yellow or darker green on it if it looks too yellow. Oh, that's quite green. I thought it was going to be more yellow, so that's pretty much fine. I don't think we need much. Maybe I'll just do a cooler tone shadow. It's a cute coloring page. I think I will sell this on Etsy as a coloring page. It's easy to color in, but it looks really cute. It looks really fun, and it looks like super intentional. And I kind of love that. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of green on this pinky brown stem, just to remind everyone that it's a plant. There. Pinky green. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in with a greenier green, like a cooler color. Do I have a cool green? I don't, but could I go in with like a really pale blue? Like if I do pastel blue on top of green, am I gonna cool it down? Yeah, look, that works. You know, I don't want it to be too cool. I don't want it to look like any of the other greens, but I don't want it to look too yellow. Yeah, that looks better to me. And then I'll just leave the top one pretty yellow, because that's like the youngest leaf up here. I think that looks good. Okay, and then we have our geranium. And I feel like the geranium could go pretty blue. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do like a turquoise, and then I'll go over it with gray to cool it down, I think. Did I tell you I'm going to my friend's graduation? She graduated with her master's, and I'm going with her to like a gala and a graduation dinner. And I said, "Are you sure you want to go with me?" And she was like, "Yeah." And it's like free dinner, and I think you get a drink. Not that that's like important, it's just interesting. Like next week, I think, or the week after, but she got her master's and we're all very proud of her. Okay, now I need like a gray, but I think maybe I do a green gray, you know? Green gray I feel like could be a good option, because like got green in it. I think I'll have to do more green. This gray feels a little too gray and not enough green. It's okay though. We'll figure this out. So much for green gray though. I would not call this green gray. I would just call this straight up gray. It's fine. We're gonna make it so pretty. We'll make it so pretty by adding maybe yellow green. Oops, sorry. Yeah, that's what we needed. Just needed a little yellow green. I have Blake Shelton in my head right now, and it's a song that I don't even like, but I like the way his voice sounds, so it's just replaying over and over in my head, and it's called God Gave Me You. First of all, me, not religious. Second of all, the idea that I was offered to another person by God for love, don't love that idea either. And yet here I am going, God gave me you, in my head. Oh, and I think I lost my way. It's just, I don't even like the song. But it was on my playlist this morning, and I was in the middle of doing something, so I didn't switch the song, and now the song will be in my head for, gosh, who knows how long. Okay. Tomorrow I have blood glucose tolerance test again. Yeah, I don't think that you need to do that. I'm joking. You do need to do that. I just mean, ugh, no one wants to do that. Okay. Now there's going to be water in our jar. So I've done the leaves and stems. That's pretty cool. No flowers colored yet. Where's the water going to go to? Let's say the water can go to, well, the water will be here. Confirmed. Does the water need to be blue? No. But is it? Yes. Let's say the water will go till here. Also, I feel like those blood glucose tests, I understand they need it to absorb fast, so it's that glucose, like, nasty mix. But, like, I saw a thing online, and therefore you know it's true, that the amount of sugar that is in that glucose thing is the same as, like, 10 gummy bears. So what you should do is you should just say, okay, I'm going to drink this. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go down the hall. And then eat 10 gummy bears, pour out the drink, and go, I drank it. And then they'll go, good job, you don't have diabetes. Or they'll say, you didn't do a good enough job. Unfortunately, you have diabetes. And I suspect I'm going to be positive for gestational diabetes. Again, I'm feeling very crappy. I don't love that for you at all. Gestational diabetes is a weird, weird phenomenon. How do you get diabetes just for the duration of a pregnancy? And how does that diabetes put you and your baby at risk? I don't understand. I don't understand that you don't feel anything, because, like, one of my sisters for a pregnancy got gestational diabetes, and there was no way to have known. She didn't have any feeling. I fudged up. It's fine. She didn't have any feelings that anything was weird or off. Everything felt normal. And she was just, like, she was technically, her doctor could have chosen to not diagnose her. She was, like, 0.1 over the normal range. So realistically, if they had done the test again, she probably would have come up negative. But she didn't feel anything. And what do you mean? Your baby can just be too big? Like, I don't understand. Gestational diabetes confuses me. Honestly, regular diabetes also confuses me. I only understand it because it's in my family. Like, I only understand what's happening in your body because diabetes is in my fam. But the idea that, like, type 2 doesn't, I don't understand. Why? Why is my body... And gestational, it doesn't... Why is my body having a hard time holding a baby? Why does having a baby make my body angry? That's what I don't understand. Nah, the drink doesn't bother me much. Well, that's good. I just feel like having a baby, getting pregnant and carrying a baby to term should be the easiest thing. It should be. The fact that it's so hard for humans to carry a baby to term, and just even nowadays getting pregnant is hard for a lot of people. That feels so counterintuitive to, like, us as a species. You'd think that pregnancy would be this magical, glorious, where you feel amazing and you feel love and you feel connection the whole time, because then you go, I want to do it again. Whereas the way that it actually is, it's like they have to use brainwashing chemicals to make you want to do it again, because it's not fun or easy. I know some people have, like, fun pregnancies where they, like, feel good most of the time. great for you guys. So happy for you. That's not most people's experience though. I screwed up, so now I have to color the whole background in this color. That's what's going on here. That's what's happening. That's what I'm doing. The baby is an alien. Yes, the baby is an alien. It's an alien who is sucking your natural resources, stealing your calcium. There are people who lose teeth while pregnant. Like, your teeth can fall out of your head because your baby is stealing it to build a femur. What? And it's like, that's what's supposed to happen. That's part of what happens. What? That's not what I wanted. I wanted a baby. What do you mean? I wanted a baby, not a freaking alien who's taking all my nutrients. I wonder if any day or any in the future they'll ever do like test tube babies, but fully outside of a body. Like, you know how they can like remove babies super early, like at 25 weeks gestation, and the baby survives. But really, if you think about it, that's like half of a pregnancy. They survive in a artificial womb because they're in like a incubator and stuff, and they're like intubated and they have all this stuff. But like, how long until it's like 20 weeks or 15 weeks or 10 weeks? How long until you can have a baby intentionally at 8 weeks so that you don't have to have any like body disruptions? And then the rest of the gestation, it's just done outside of your body. Like, I feel like we're headed that way. People who don't want to do a surrogate, just being like, I want to take the baby out at 10 weeks. I've only gained 5 pounds. No one will even know, and it'll just go into the gestation pod for the remaining term of the pregnancy. I feel like we're not that far from it. The fact that they can keep babies alive at 24 weeks, it's like every new update in technology, if it adds like a week, it's not going to be very long before babies can just gestate outside. I don't think we'll get to the point where you can fully test tube, like from scratch. Because I feel like the sounds and stuff that are inside of a womb probably are important for some things. You know? Seems possible. I have to color this whole background in gray because I screwed up. I want mint tea with chamomile. I had my first chamomile tea last night from the garden. I picked a handful of chamomile. I dyed my hair. I took a bath and I had a tea. And it was a lovely, lovely evening. Remember when I was so sick that I was tired from talking? Like, I got out of breath and dizzy from talking? That sucked. 24 weeks, man, that's crazy. And it's real now. I know, 24 weeks is like freakish. When you see what a 24-week-old baby looks like, it's freakish. It's scary. You see it and they're still translucent. Like, they're not done. And yet, they're surviving now, which was never even a possibility before. So, like, imagine 20 weeks. Like, what a 20-week fetus looks like. It's just, they're so little. They're so innocent. Okay. Almost done with this gray background that I've forced myself to do. I wonder if I can make it look less stripy. That's what I have. I walk upstairs and I'm out of breath. Pregnant. 1, 2. Ada's having a cold. Having Ada's cold. Yesterday I let Alistair drink with my straw out of my water bottle, and right as he was drinking, I looked up at my sister and I was like, I've just given myself whatever he has. And she said, yeah. Does he have anything actively right now? No. but I'll catch it. Whatever germs that baby is harboring, they will enter my body because he touches my face and he eats my stuff and he shares food with me. And you know, when a toddler shares food with you, you have to say yes because it's adorable to be shared with by someone who doesn't even know the concept of sharing. It just means they love you because they don't even need to share. Their brains don't even understand sharing. So the idea that a baby will be like, here, you have one of my crackers. Yes, I'll eat it right out of your grimy little fingers because the fact that you wanted to share with me is like true love. Because you don't even have to know about sharing yet. They say that kids don't have like the ability to regulate and the ability to understand sharing yet at the age that Alistair is. But that boy offers me one of his animal crackers and shoves it in my mouth. And you know what? I enjoy eating it. Even though as it happens, I go, this is how I catch whatever is in the air. So far, though, no symptoms. But the straw sharing was just yesterday. Obviously, I don't share anything with him if I'm sick or if I have a cold sore, because I will not be responsible for passing on that awfulness to any baby. But when I'm healthy and no cold sore, Alistair can share my straw. But we still do no kisses on the mouth. Those are the rules. Auntie Laura, we kiss on the cheek. And then after he gives me a kiss on, if I say, can I have a kiss on the cheek? He says, yeah. And he goes, mwah. And then he goes, Mummy, come kiss me on the mouth. Because the rule is that Mummy and Daddy can kiss on the mouth. But everybody else, we kiss on the cheek. Although that's only a rule that I've told Alistair. He hasn't actually been told that explicitly except for by me. Because I want him to understand that my mouth is off limits because I do get cold sores and I don't want to risk him surprising me with a kiss that ends up spreading it to him. So no mouth kisses for Auntie Laura. Looks like your blouse. Oh, it does kind of look like the dress I'm wearing. Well, I have to pee. So you guys are gonna have to hold on. You can look at this beautiful screen and I'll also, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted you to be able to see what else is happening, but you can't. So hopefully the birds don't do crimes. I'll be right back, okay? Erg. I'll turn the music up a bit and I'll turn my volume off so you can listen to music. BRB. have returned. Welcome back. All right. Yoink. Okay. All right. So I think I want to take a break on this because I don't want to color anymore. I want to crochet now. So I'm going to put away my coloring book. It's warm in here now. 78? Jeez. When do I turn the AC on? What temperature? Because I don't want to upset my neighbors and make it too cold for them. But I also don't want it to be too hot for me. My animals prefer it hot, so it's really up to what the neighbors should. I feel like it's supposed to remain around 72, but I think it's 78 or 79. 78, right? 78. Is that too hot? Can you guys go in to the lid, please? What, Gary? What? Oops, sorry, hitting my mic. Okay, now we're gonna enjoy some time together doing crochet. Oh, there's my ruler. I was looking for that earlier. No, this one. We'll shrink you down like that so you can see what we're doing, which is about to be crocheting a scrunchie. Can you stop? Can you stop shrieking? Stop shrieking. Thank you. Gerald. Who does that cat, dog, bird think he is? Okay. Stuff out of my way. Stop yelling. Stop. Oh, it's on the wrong setting. It's not even reaching him. Sorry. I know this feels cruel. It's the only way right now. It's what I'm doing. It's what I'm doing to figure out how to make these birds behave. Okay. Trying to cross my legs, but I'm wearing a dress and my foot got caught in it and now I'm trapped. Okay, there we go. Success. All right. So I have that. I have that. And now we just need to pick a yarn for this scrunchie. Should we pick pink? I feel like we always do pink and green, and I'm always happy with how that looks. So let's do pink and green. But we can try a different shape. Should we do pink or should we do yellow for the center? Like it's a flower. We can add leaves after. Let's start with yellow, you know? So I'm gonna start with, okay, let's see. If we want to do a scrunchie that has some petals going on. I spilled coffee. Okay, so if we want to do a scrunchie that has petals, we have to decide how many we want, which usually has to be an even number. Just makes it a little easier, I feel like. Okay, so if that is our scrunchies, do we want only that many petals? No, we probably want more. Probably want like that many. And how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so if we're gonna have 16 petals, each one of those is a petal. Then we need 16 in the round, but we also need, each one of those could be like 3 stitches. So 15, 30, 45. Maybe 16, or we could do 64. 64 should do, because we'll have 16 times 4, so each petal will get 4 chains, so that petal repeat will be 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, good. So we're going to start with 64 chains, or 64 single crochets into the middle of this elastic. So I'm going to stick my hook into the center of the elastic with the yellow yarn, hook the yarn then yarn over with the tail and working yarn, chain 1, pull that real tight, then drop the tail and chain again. And now single crochet into the center. So that chain will be where we connect, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, what could we do? We could do 4. Oh, or we could do 3. And then a chain 1. No, we should have... If we're connecting here, hold on. I have to think. Okay. So maybe we don't even do the extra chain 1. We just loop it in. Comme ça. Yarn over. Oops. Yarn over and pull through both just to connect my yarn. And then we just full on ignore that chain and start with a single crochet. And that'll be our first one. Ooh, did I tell you I found chocolate mint? In Colombia, we just called it mint, and the mint we called it yerba buena. Looked good. Like good weed. Okay, that's what it means. Well, I'm glad you found chocolate mint. That's the regular mint for you guys? Yeah, well, for us, regular mint is much more of like a weed. Like mint is a weed. I like how chocolate mint looks. Me too, it's pretty. It's got really pretty looking vibes to it, doesn't it? Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I have to count to 64 right now. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh, look. Finally a bird joined. 29, 30. Okay, 16 times 3. 16, 32, 48. I already forget what number I was just on. I feel like I did 30. I have to count, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let me see. 45, 46, 47, 48. So this is 30. Should I just do 48 and have it be in sets of 3? Maybe. Because it's already looking kind of tight here. Look, both birds are joining. That's why I stopped showing you what I'm filming. So 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I'm going to do 48. 35, 36, 37, 38, almost done, 39, 40, 41, 42. I wonder if I could just like do this so that you can watch the birds. There. Oh shoot, I lost count. Oh, sorry, I have to count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Okay, let's do it. 42. We got to get to 48. There. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. And 47. And 48. Beauty. Gorge. So now I've got the center of my hair elastic all put in. Sort of. 48 stitches worth. And now, do I want to do another round of yellow, or do I want to jump right into the pink? That's the question. I wonder if I should do another round of yellow to make the round bigger, or to make the center bigger. Or do I just switch to a different pink and do 2 different pinks? Maybe I'll just switch. Where'd my little cutters go? And by that I mean my little scissors. Well, can't find them. Gorge. Okay, so I'm going to join my round with this light pink. I'm going to do that by tying them together and then finishing the last join with the new yarn. I think that'll work. There we go. Then I will grab the top of my first stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then I'm going to chain 1. Okay, so now that I've got my first round totally done, love that for me. Could you just stretch better? That'd be great. Okay. There's that. Now I'm going to single crochet around, but I need to create increases. So right now we have 48, which is three stitches, groups of 3. So what I'll do is 2 single crochets, and then 1 stitch will have, I don't know, maybe it'll have 3 double crochets in it. We'll start with 2 single crochets. There's 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. Then in the next one, we could do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Oops, that's a single crochet. And 3. Look at the birds, guys. And then 2 single crochets. 1, 2, and then in the next stitch, 3 double crochets. 1, 2. We should end up with with an even number of petals. That's my hope. 1, 2, 3. And then single crochet in the next 2. 1 and 2. And then in the next one, 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3. We should end up with 16 little petals in this round. I'm doing the 3 double crochets with 2 single crochets in between is going to create petals. At least that's the plan. It feels so hot in here, but the breeze coming in from outside is like cool air. 1, 2. Do you also see these 2 birds hanging out with me right now? See, look. Maybe I can shrink them a bit so you can see them both. There. Now you can see Gary and Beelzebub. 1, 2, and then 2 double crochets. There's 1. There's 2. And there's number 3. And 2 single crochets. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3. And 1. And 2. This is going to be overstuffed. Maybe a little bit. Maybe I don't need this many petals. Is 16 petals going to be too high? That seems like an awful lot of petals. I feel like maybe we should do 8 petals. 8 feels like it's a more manageable amount, doesn't it? So, instead of having it in groups of 3, which is 15, 30, 45, 48, yes, groups of 3, then what we want to do is have it in groups of 6. If we have 48, yeah, that'll give us 8 petals, that's right. Okay, 1, 2, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. Cool. The next one will have 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. That's 4 total, right? Because we did 3 single crochets and then so 4, and we need it in groups of 6. 5, 6. So there's a group of 6. 3, 3, 2. Now let's do another group of 6. So 3, 1, 2, 3. Then 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. I wish I could show you my crochet, but I feel like the birds is more important, which is number 4, and then 5, and 6. And then there's a set of 6 again, so I'll do 3, 1, 2, 3 single crochets. Then in the 4th stitch, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And that's the 4th stitch again. So then the next 2 stitches, 5 and 6, will be single crochets. 1, 2, 5, 6. Oh no, my avocado is full of scale. I'll see if I can make it for Groot to survive. I also have that on one of my either my money tree or my umbrella tree. I don't know which one outside has scale, and I've treated it twice now. So yuck. They're so calm and nice, enjoying the treats. Yeah, they're so happy to enjoy. Look at Beelzebub just loves chomping up carrots. Oh, you're eating them. There's none on the floor. I thought there was going to be carrot all over the floor, but there was not. 1, 2, and now we're going to do 1, 2, 3 single crochets. So there's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So 5 single crochets is in between each group of 3 single crochets, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2, 3 double crochets. There's 1, 2, and 3, and then 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 double crochets in the next. 1, 2, 3. See, when birds are occupied, they're not super loud. It's when they're bored. Right now, they're not bored. They're happy. Okay, and now we're going to do 5 more single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, and then 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to turn the AC on today. 4, 5. If it's already, it's 80 now. It's 80 in here. That's warm enough for the AC to go on, isn't it? 5, then 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. I woke up at 6 a.m. by the way this morning. Just want you to know. Kind of a big deal for me. Not really my time of day to wake up, but I woke up and I had the sunrise. Well, the sun was already sort of risen, but I got to see the rest of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and look, we're right about at the end. This is the last 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, and then there should be 2 more single crochets, right? Because we did 3 at the beginning. So then there's 1 and 2. Perfect. So we finish right where we started, which is great. And now we have 8 petals. That sucks. We have 8 petals, and I'm going to switch colors now. Where'd those little snips go? Did I say 8 colors? We have 8 petals. The ADHD. And this is what it looks like. You can see it's like a little bit overfilled, which is okay because it's a scrunchie. It's supposed to do that. But we also can see the little individual petals now. So we're going to switch to a different pink. I think we'll switch to this one. And now what are we going to do? What kind of flower are we going to go for here? Do we want something super ruffly? Do we want something that has like big tall petals? What's the vibe? What do you think? I'm trying to decide if I should turn the AC on now or wait till later. That's what I'm thinking about in my noggin. Okay, round is joined with the new color. Chain 1. Okay, so I think maybe we single crochet until we hit the middle double crochet. And then we could do something like single crochet, double crochet, picot, something like that. So that means we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're gonna do 4, and then we'll do a half double, a double, another double, oops. I'm not gonna do a picot on this round, I'll do a picot on the next round. Another double, so we did half double, 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 and then I'll do another half double. All in the same space, right? Or should I do 3 doubles? Maybe I'll do 3 doubles. That's a lot of stitches in one spot. Okay, double, 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 half double. Beautiful. And then single until we get back to the middle stitch of the next petal. I think I'm going to add a little lace border on this too. So here's what that first petal looks like now. It's not super petally just yet, but the next round will be for where we make them petally, I think. Okay, so half double crochet, and then 3 double crochets, and then a half double crochet all in the same stitch. There's 1 double crochet. Oops, can you finish the stitch? Thank you. 1 double crochet. Oh, you can watch me crochet again because the birds have left. Oh. Okay, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, and 3, and a half double. And then single crochet until we hit the middle double crochet of the next set, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 stitches in between. Okay, there's the two first petals here. Again, not looking super petally just yet, but I'm not giving up. Sorry, oops, not that. No free feet pics. Okay, hold on a sec. I'm gonna just close my windows and turn the AC on. It's too hot in here for me and also for upstairs. Because my neighbors, it's usually like 10 degrees hotter up there, and if it's 80 down here, I'll just set it to 75. It doesn't need to get cold in here, just less hot. Let me just close my windows. All right, let's see if it starts to cool down in here. Ugh, when I wear these short socks, they are awful. Ankle socks are not for me. Okay, back to work. Or whatever this is. It's already 11 o'clock, look at that. Way to go, us. Okay, and let's bring you over here. Or we can bring you back a little. Don't freak out, don't freak out. Sorry if you're someone who suffers from vertigo. Probably this is helping. Okay. I'm just trying to make it so that you're pointing where I'm working. Is that good? Okay. Okay, so we have a half double. Is that too much of a straight line? Kind of. No, it's gonna be fine. Okay, half double, 3 doubles. There's 1. One, 2. Don't I look cute today? Oh, I missed my pink hair. For real, for real. I'm very pleased. 1, 2, 3. Half doubles. And then 1 or 3 doubles, and then another half double, and then 7 single crochets. 1, 2. I'm sweating. I'm actively sweating. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then another petal. I don't love this yet. I think I'm gonna have to do something to make myself love this more on the next row, on the next round. So half double, 3 doubles, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I wish you could hear the birds right now. They're just grinding their beaks together. They're both so happy. I'm glad you guys are in a really good mood. I love when you're not mean. Rohan is sleeping in a basket by the back door. I put a basket with a blanket in it back there so that he could sit in the sun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here's what I'm thinking is going to happen. I'm thinking we're going to have the petals backwards and then the ripples between them coming forward like this. You know? On the next round, you'll understand what I'm thinking. Okay, half double, double, half double, 3 doubles rather. So there's 1, 2, and 3. 3 doubles. And then another half double. Oh, I have to get dirt today too. I have to put that on my list. Need more soil. Soil! Exclamation mark. Good. Okay, half double. Good. And now 7 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now half double, 3 doubles, half double. So half double there. Now 3 doubles. There's 1, 2, 3. And then 1 more half double. What are you guys up to? Where is everybody? Why are you so quiet? Then 7 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. What'd you do? And then half double, 3 doubles, half double. There's the half double. Now 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3. And then 1 half double. 1, and 7 singles. We can do this. I feel okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does this even look cute? Yes, it does. It looks cute. It's going to be cute. I love scrunchies. I don't like wearing just a regular hair elastic anymore. 5, 6, 7. Last one before it's time to do the decorative round. And what I think I want to do for the decorative round is I want to do single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2 on all the flat sides. And then in this big area, I want to do like 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, just to create like a big ruffly petal. Okay, I'm on my last petal though. Half double, 3 doubles, 1, 2, 3, and then another half double. I think my sister and I are also going to go to a garden center today because she wants to pick up a few more plants as well. And I think we're not also going to my parents' house. She's dropping off her stuff. Okay, 1, 2, and 3, which is perfect because we started with 4. So then I'll join my round here with a slippy gorge, chain 1, and here's what it looks like at the end of that round. You can see it's got a lot of room, which is good. You want it to be able to open all the way, and when it's open all the way, these are like stretched out flat, and then when it's scrunched, they just go backward or they go back and forth. But I think I want to do it like this, where all of the middle bits are up. This kind of is reminding me of a Pokemon. I don't know which one. Do you know what I'm talking about? Ditto. This reminds me of the Pokemon called Ditto. It's not, it doesn't, it just is reminding me of that. Okay, so now I'm going to do, on all the flat sides, until I get to double crochets, I'm going to do single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, single crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, 1, 2, single crochet in the next stitch. And I'm just going to do that 1, 2, until I get to double crochets. Single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and single crochet. I'm not skipping stitches. I'm chaining 2 and then single crocheting into the next stitch. Single crochet. And what that's going to do is create this little bit of an eyelet, I want to say. It's not really an eyelet, but it's a little bit, there's like a little bit of a lacy detail there. Okay, and now I've made it to my 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. In those double crochets, I'm going to do 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and then maybe I'll do 3. 3, 3, and 3, or 2, 3, and 2. Oh, you know what I have to do is the chain 2s between them. So I'll do a double crochet, 1 double crochet, then a chain 2, 1, 2, then another double crochet. Cool. And then a double crochet in the next stitch. Or do I want to chain 2 between those ones? Let's see what it looks like. Double crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, 1, 2, then another double crochet, 1, and then chain 2, 1, 2, and then another double crochet. And no chain 2 after this one. Then we do a double crochet in the next stitch, and then a chain 2, 1, 2, and then another double crochet. So do we want this or do we want picots? That's what we need to kind of decide on here. And do I want a chain 1 between each of these or just on the edge? I think between all of them is a good idea. Okay. So we will finish a single crochet, then we will go into double crochets. Double crochet 1 time, chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet again in the same spot, 1, and then chain 2, 1, 2, and then in the next spot, double crochet, 1, 2, and then chain 2, 1, 2, then double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet. That's all in one spot. Then I'll chain 2 again, 1, 2, and now in the next spot I'll do a double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, 1, 2, and double crochet, all in the same spot. And I think that's gonna look great. And then we go back to single crochet, chain 2 until we hit the next double crochet. Single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2. I feel like you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna keep going. 1, 2, single crochet. 1, 2, single crochet. 1, 2, single crochet. All right, let's see how that looks as a petal. Oh, that looks a lot better. I feel like that looks more, definitely more petally than it did before. So that'll be behind, and then that'll be the petal in the front. That's cute. This might even be our last round. We'll see at the end of this one how it feels. God gave me you for the ups and downs. That's what's in my head right now, in case you are a Blake Shelton fan. Okay. See if I can convince this thing to focus. Right there. There's the petal. And then we're doing single crochet, chain 1, chain 2, single crochet, chain 1, chain 2, single crochet, chain 1, chain 2. I'm not skipping any stitches between my chain 2s. Like my single crochets, I'm single crocheting in each stitch. The chain 2 is just making it have like a bit of a lacy look. See how the edge kind of has like a bumpiness now to it instead of like a straight edge? I think that's gonna be a cute look. It'll almost flare like this. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so now I've made it to a double crochet. So I did my single crochet. Now I'll do double crochet, 1, and then chain 2, 1, 2, and then one more double crochet, 1, and then a chain 2, and then in the middle stitch, I'm gonna rub all my makeup off before I even leave the house. Love that for me. Okay. Ugh. Chain 2, and then in the next stitch we'll do 3 double crochets separated by chain 2. So there's 1, chain 2, here's 2, chain 2, 1 and 2, and there's number 3, and then chain 2, and then in the next stitch double crochet, and then I'll do a chain 2 again, 1, 2, and then a second double crochet in that same stitch. And then I'm not gonna do a chain 2 here. I'll just switch back into the single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. I think this is gonna look cute. I don't know if it's gonna look like any flower that exists, but that's fine. None of my business. It's gonna look great. 1, 2. So here's one petal. Let me see how it looks. If the petal goes back, then the space in between the petal can go forward. Right? Right. There, see? So there's the petal. Petal number 1 and petal number 2. Aren't those nice? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that'll go all the way around. I feel like it's gonna look kind of like one of those hibiscus flowers. Like a tropical hibiscus. Could be. Okay, and we single crochet and chain 2. 1, 2, single crochet. I'm melting. I'm gonna need to put powder on my skin before I leave. 1, 2, because I can feel my skin melting. Oh, no chain 2 because I'm at the double crochets now. So here I will do a double crochet, 1, and then a chain 2, 1, 2, and then another double crochet, and then chain 2, 1, 2. Ooh, look at that bruise on my hand. Doesn't that look nasty? Don't even know what happened. And then in the middle stitch I'll do double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2. So there's the first one and the first chain 2. There's the second one, chain 2, 1, 2, And here's the third one. And chain 2, 1 and 2. And then in the next stitch, double crochet, chain 2, and a double crochet. And then I won't do a chain 2 after this one, I'll just switch into my single crochets. Single crochet, so now I have 3 petals. Yeah, this definitely is going to look like a hibiscus. Aren't those so roofly? So roofly and nice. I think this might be the last round. I don't think I want it to become too huge. I do love a huge scrunchie, but you know, not super wearable. 1, 2, single crochet. 1, 2, single crochet. 1, 2, single crochet. And 1, 2, single crochet. 1, 2, single crochet. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, single crochet. 1, 2, single crochet. Are we at doubles yet? One more. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Are we at doubles yet? 1, 2, 3. Yes, we are. So we'll do double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, 1, 1 and 2, and 1. And then chain 2, 1, 2, and then in that middle double crochet stitch, I'm going to put 3 double crochets separated by chain 2s. 1, 2, and there's the second double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and the third double crochet. Oh my god, I'm so hot. And chain 2, 1, 2. Then in the next stitch, double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and double crochet. And then we switch back in. 1, 2, 3, 2 single crochets. Single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2. Single crochet. How many petals do I have left? I still have 4 petals left. I've only done 4. Halfway through this round. It's the heat. The heat is making it feel unbearable in here. But this is what it's looking like right now. Isn't that cute? A little ruffly. It's like the middle wants to come in. That'll be pretty. If I ever finish it, oh my god, let me just take a second. I just need to put powder on my forehead so it doesn't make my bangs wet, okay? It's just what happens. I'll be right back. Little face powder on the old Forehead never hurt nobody. Keep my hair from getting greasy. Oh, it says my keyboard's about to die. Time to switch what's being plugged in. There. Keyboard connected. Okay. Let's try and finish this thing, shall we? Chain 2, 1, 2. And a single crochet. Chain 2. A single crochet. Beautiful. We got this. 1, 2. I'm gonna finish this scrunchie. If it's the last thing I do! Or at least I'm just gonna try and finish it. Trying to decide what shoes I'm gonna wear today. 1, 2. I'm thinking maybe my black Mary Janes. I think today might be a good day for it. 1, 2. Single crochet. 1, 2. Single crochet. And then we switch because I'm at a double crochet, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, that's chain 2, 1, 2. Sorry, I got distracted and then I thought I had screwed up. I didn't. All is well. 3 middles. You're 1, 2, 3, right? Or are you 1? No, you're 1. And you're 2, right? And you're 3. Yeah, so no chain 2 here. We'll do 1 double crochet. Chain 2, 1, 2, another double crochet. Then chain 2, 1, 2, and now in the middle of the double crochets here, I'm gonna do 3 double crochets, but it's gonna go double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, all in the same spot. And then another chain 2, and then in the next stitch I'm going to do double crochet, chain 2. No, I'm going to do double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, all in one spot. Chain 1, chain 2, double. And then I switch back to single crochets. Chain 2, single crochet, chain 2. Whew. I wish you could feel how I feel. It's not cooling down yet. I wonder if the AC is working. 1, 2. I'm probably just feeling so hot. And single crochet. Can you hold on a sec? I just have to go touch the vents and make sure cold air is coming in. I don't know if I needed to turn something on. Oh, the cool air is on. I can feel it. I can feel it. Wonderful. What happened here? Okay. I feel like my hair is going to get bigger and bigger today. It's one of those humid, hot days, don't you think? At least it is where I live. Maybe not where you live. All right. Good old back crack. All right, let's try this again. Just hold on a sec, I'm fixing some back end stuff. I feel like I have it in the wrong location. I have this in entertainment, but I feel like it might be people and blogs. instead. So now we're going to be under people and blogs. Gorgeous. Hopefully that helps. Morning, everybody. Good morning, Michelle. Nice to see you this morning. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button as you come in, for it helps the channel, and you are here. A like for a like makes the whole world liked. Cool. Clicked. Thanks, Michelle. Okay, 1, 2, oops. Single crochet. 1, 2, oops, I screwed up. There. Single crochet. Chain 2. And 1 and 2. I'm making a scrunchie, by the way, if you're just showing up. 1, 2. And then we have one more. Okay. Now I'm going to switch into my double crochet part. So we do double crochet, 1, 2, and then a chain 2, 1, 2, and then another double crochet in the same spot. Then a chain 2, 1, 2. Then in the next stitch, I'm going to do double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet, chain 2 again, 1, 2, in the same spot, again, one more double crochet. Gorge. We're almost done. And then chain 2 again. And now in the next spot, I'm going to do double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. So there's the double crochet, chain 2, 1 and 2, and another double crochet. Did you hear that? My neck just cracked from looking up. Okay, and then we're going to switch back into little single crochets followed by a chain 2. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2. How many more do we have left? 2 more? 2 more petals left, guys. We can do this. For real, it's looking pretty tropical though, isn't it? Let me just stretch it out again. I'll keep doing this because I just don't want to make it anymore. I'm like over it. So by doing this, I get to delay how often I have to crochet. I love crochet. I don't know why it's been like something I've been avoiding for the last couple of weeks. Like, I know I love crochet, so why am I not wanting to do it? Okay, this is pretty. I feel like I'm correct. It's giving Hawaiian flower. Don't you think? Like Hawaiian hibiscus? I think so. Thank you very much. All right, back to our single crochets. 2 petals left. Let's do this. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2. I think it's the heat getting to me. I'm having the same difficulty with crocheting. Yeah, you're just feeling like unmotivated? I just feel like unmotivated. Maybe it's the heat. Maybe it's the fact that Alex isn't home, so I just feel like he's on vacation, so am I. I just don't feel motivated or inspired right now. I figured a scrunchie would be an easy way to just knock out a project that I get to feel like I finished a project without having to do too much work. Okay, and now I'm at a double crochet, so I'm going to do double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, 1, 2, and another double crochet. And then I'm going to chain 2 again, 1, 2, and now in the next stitch I'm going to do double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2. So there's my first double crochet, chain 2. There's my second double crochet, chain 2, and my third one. I'm just doing 3 in the middle in the middle stitch, and then chain 2. And now in the next stitch, I'm going to do double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. So there's a double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet. After this second double crochet though, there's not a chain 2. I just switch back into single crochet right here. So then I do single crochet, chain 2, in the next stitch, single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet. And I just do that until I get to the next and last petal. Hopefully it looks cute on. It looks cute off. I think that looks very cute. Hopefully it like flares out cute when it's being worn. It will. That looks adorable. Chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2. It's like I have to say it out loud so that I'll keep doing it. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet. And now I think we are at where we want to be. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so single crochet, chain 2, one more single crochet, and then I'm going to switch into a double crochet. So single crochet, and then in the next stitch, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, and then here's my second double crochet, and then I'll chain 2 again, 1, 2, and then in the middle of the double crochet stitches I'm going to do 3 double crochets, but chain 2 in between them. So double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet, all in the same spot, 3 of them, and then I'll chain 2 again, and in the next stitch I'll do double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and one more double crochet, all in that same stitch. And then I'm going to switch back into single crochet, and then I'll do a chain 2 after each single crochet. Single crochet, chain 2, next stitch, single crochet, then a chain 2, next stitch, single crochet. Ew, I have to fill the car up with gas today. Don't let me forget. Chain 1, chain 2, and single crochet. And now I'm at the start, so I'm going to do a chain 2 because you have to finish with a chain 2 so that it joins together how it's supposed to look. And there we go. Now I can clip this. I don't know where my scissors are. I'm using my nail trimmer. Okay, there we go. Then I can yarn over, pull through the last loop. And here we are with a very simple, very scrunchy bunchy scrunchie. Let's see which way looks better. Do we want the petals up and the in-betweens back? Or do we want the petals back? I think we want the petals back and the in-betweens up, like this. Okay, what do we think? Easy. Easy, cute little flower. So fun. So simple. Now let me get a yarn needle and weave in the ends. And then I'll try it on and see how she looks. What have you done? You're a pink pony girl. Well done. Thank you. Hey, getting one thing done is the motivation I need to continue, you know? When you're not feeling the vibe, which is where I am right now. Not feeling the vibe. I'm just feeling hot. And by the time I get out of my house today, there won't be any cold brew. Perfect for your outfit today. You think so? It's the right kind of floral? Oh my God, why are you doing this to me? It's too hot to be difficult to thread a needle right now. Okay, it's 78 now. So the temperature has gone down 1 degree. Cool. Now I can weave this in. You can't see it, but I am. Here. There, I'm weaving in this end. I'm not weaving it in with like the most care, but I'm weaving it in, so at least there's that. If you're difficult to thread, we're not going to be friends anymore. Okay, good. You were easy. I'm almost done weaving in all these ends. Then I get a new scrunchie as a gift. Okay. Oh, Alex is in Verona today, by the way. In Italy. Isn't Verona where Romeo and Juliet was? Fair Verona? Am I remembering that properly? I feel like Romeo and Juliet was in Verona. Stop. Thank you. Okay. So my Romeo is where Romeo and Juliet are. I told him to be safe. Because Romeo and Juliet die. It was a joke. He just said, I will, so he obviously did not understand the joke, but it's okay. Okay. Oh my god, I'm sweating like a lot. Wow, you really can't tell though. I'm like, my face, I can feel the sweat on it. Am I gonna drive with AC or with windows down? I guess we'll see how hot it is when I'm driving. Probably windows down and the system up. Okay. One more end, and then I can try on this really cute scrunchie. And then have a big drink of cold water. I actually have to like wash my hands in cold water. I can feel my hands swelling. Heat and Laura, even though I hate the cold, my body hates the heat. I like the heat. My body does not. There. All right, scrunchie finished. Let's try her out. See how she looks. Oh, first a stretch. Oh. Good stretch, okay. Ta-da! New scrunchie, who dis? It's like new phone, who this, but there. Oh, that is a cute scrunchie. Wow, my bangs are so cute. Stop. Ready? Probably gonna have to wear this scrunchie today. It's so effing hot. Okay, it just went back up to 79. Cool. The AC is on. So hopefully our upstairs neighbors are not melting. Louisa, nice. Ta-da! Pink and yellow. Oh, I just got hella nauseous. We love that for me. That helps. I told my sister I want one of these. I borrowed it from her. It's a Yeti. I put ice in it last night. It sat beside my bed all night, like I had ice water. I woke up this morning and the ice was still frozen. The real question is, am I going to be able to wear my hair down today? Or am I going to get too hot and have to put it up? And if I get too hot and have to put it up, first of all, sad because I washed my hair last night. But I like wearing it down after I wash it. But even so, if I wear it up, am I going to want to wear it with this scrunchie? Or is this too pink? Should I wear a different color to highlight my pink hair? The questions we all want to know. What the heck did I just do? Where did my hair go? I lost my ponytail halfway there. Okay, if we put it like this, and then we twist it, and we put it like this. There. Cute little low pony. Hopefully I don't look too, well, the pink hair makes me not look Mormon. I was like, hopefully I don't look too Mormon with my long dress and my bangs, but the pink hair, not Mormon vibed. I think I'm gonna wear this dress too. All right, well, you can't see the scrunchie with a low pony. Maybe I'll even do a braid. Oh, the bangs are banging. Hello, adorable scrunchie. I've been here on and off, and I clicked like right away. Thanks, Deborah. My hubby's been around, so hard to chat. Lovely garden and cute drawing you colored in. Thanks, Deborah. You're so sweet. I love when you give me all the lowdown. All right, so I'm done. I don't have anything else to show you. I don't have anything else to tell you. So I'm gonna head out because I am really enjoying being a slacking off a vacation person right now. So I'm gonna go do that. I love you guys. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Stay hydrated, stay cool, stay safe, stay all the things. And thank you to everyone who's supporting the channel. You guys are the best. I appreciate you. I really do. It makes a difference for the channel and it makes a difference for me. So thank you for being here. Click the thumbs up button and I'll see you on Friday. Alex comes home on Friday, so I'll see you Friday. Okay, bye!